Hi guys, welcome back to Doki Doki.
I meant that, you know.
I believe you. Well, tea reading might not be the pastime for me, but at least I enjoyed tea. I'm glad Yuri fainted smiled to herself in relief. Monkey realized an boy and then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was prosaically dragged here by Sailor. Well, I haven't joined the club yet, and say Yori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. Well, make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How can you decide to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
Ah, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and policy and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if you've encountered others to get into a literature club, then I'm fulfilling that dream.
Monica's really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm not surprised that there aren't many people in the clubs yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we gratitude. Right, everyone? Yeah! We sure do our best. You know it. Everyone's advised agrees. Such different girls, all interesting in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these. Maybe that's why they all so delighted by the idea of the new member joining. Though I still don't know if I can keep up with that level of about the literature. So, what kind of things do you read? Well, considering how little I read these few years, I really don't have a good way of answering that. Manga. I'm mostly quiet to myself, half joking. And perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps it quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that's changed. Why? What am I even saying? I spoke without thinking outside Yuri's sad smile. I don't know, What about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri just traces the rim of her teacup with her fingers. Get out of here, navigations. Clear or navigations. I'll take it. So annoying. My favorite are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of the crate and craftsmith behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forbidding world is quite impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timed since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way I looked up that she find her comfortable in a world of books and not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep physical elements using immerse. I can't pronounce that word. Me as well. Isn't it amazing how writers can be directly take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw your loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read horror books once. Did I? I don't know. Have I? If you mean Horror Henry and the horror book, that I do have. But I just possibly grasp something I can relate it to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really, I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me another world, then I really can't put it down. Several horrors is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horrors. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Not die. Dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't say it out loud. Dude, don't say it, don't spray it. And give that back. Fine. Here's your cupcake. God damn it all. Cupcakes. Your poem. Everything you just do is such as cute as you are. Sarah's all behind, but her hands on her shoulders. I am not good. You write your own poems? Well, I
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Her eyes.
You wouldn't like them?
Oh, not very confident right yet. I understand how feels. Sharing the lot level of a writing takes more just confidence. It's trust from of writing its writing to its owner or on self. You must be willing to open your readers, exposing your values and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you write experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example on to help feel comfortable to get enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ah, I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for the moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. And Yuri looked puzzled. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we will share them with each other. That's way easy. That's everyone. That's way easy. I mean, that's way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get a little more comfortable with each other and strength and the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Maraka smells warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now we back to the original topic of me joining the club. I blatantly come forth with what's been on my mind for the entire time. I've never said I would join this club. May have convinced me to stop, but I never made my decision yet. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All the four girls stare back at me, dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. You all. I am defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I will join the club. One by one, the girls' eyes lighted up. Yes, I am so happy. Alright guys, I will see you guys on the next one. I need to go and upload this video, and then, yeah. See you guys. Bye-bye.